Hey guys, welcome back. So we're about to dive into another episode of ReZero Starting Life in Another World. This is episode 29 of season 2. Well, episode 3. It's confusing the way it's all numbered. This is Parent and Child. So in the last episode, the long-awaited reunion, we come across Roswell once again, and we learn that everybody who's gone into the sanctuary, this place in the woods, is actually like a trap. If you're of half blood, then you cannot leave. Subaru is a little bit shocked, so things are a little bit pear-shaped. So that means if you're of half blood, then you cannot leave. So Amelia is stuck, and she has to do this trial to kind of release herself and everyone there. Now, Subaru was having a chat with the Witch of Greed, Echidna, and she basically said to him also that he needs to do the trial. So at the very end, Amelia went into the place where the trial was being held. There was a big bright light, and that meant that she was accepted to do the trial, but then suddenly the light went out. And Garfield mentioned, hey, the light's not meant to go out. So in a panic, Subaru has run in after her and the thing lit up, meaning that he was also accepted. And then a voice says, you have to confront your past. Next thing we know, he's waking up. And for a moment, we think he's resetting the day, but he's gone back home to Earth, waking up in his own bed, and his father's jumping on top of him. So I wanted to dive into the next episode right away and see what happens, because this is a turn of events I wasn't expecting. So like I said in that last reaction, what is it at home that he needs to pass? What's the trial that he needs to confront? What is it that has traumatized him potentially, and now he has to kind of step up and face it to pass the trial? I got no clue. But I'm excited to find out, because the show is freaking awesome. Okay, without further ado, let's just dive into the episode. 3, 2, 1, go. This one goes for nearly 30 minutes, 29 minutes and 29 seconds. Long one. Here comes his daddy. Really weird behavior for a father to do on his child. Now, from Subaru's perspective, he hasn't seen this guy in months. Who's his sister? Wife. She's very young. So we're seeing his parents. Interesting. We haven't really thought about them at all. You'd think he'd be more overjoyed to see them. I like peas. I'll take the peas. She doesn't like small round food. This is quirky. He's got no memory. He's got no memory of the other world. That's why he's acting so blasé. What happens after 8? Oh, okay. So if he doesn't leave by a certain time, he's going to be late for school. Wow. His dad is full on. Isn't he concerned that he's not going to school? Why aren't you on the bus? Or walking, or whatever your transport options are? Why aren't you on your way to school? So this, I'm wondering if this is all in his head. Like he's remembering a specific day. I was going to say, he has his mum's eyes. Oh, yeah, well drawn. So I'm thinking something bad's going to happen to one of his parents, if not both. Like this is the day they die, and that's the trial. Because the look of the scene is almost like Vaseline over the lens. Like it's meant to be like a hazy memory. Something bad is happening. This is part of the test. He keeps asking that. Yes. But you heard that voice that first episode as well, I think. He's very persistent. Peas Day. Like, I like peas, but I wouldn't want a full bowl of them. The look on your face. Mean eyes. What is this flash? Who is that? Is it Echidna? Yeah, I'm going to keep calling her Echidna. No, this is Amelia. See, they do look similar. I mean, come on. No, it's Amelia. He doesn't know her. He doesn't remember him. There she is. Just click. Is there a girl you like? Wait, what? Oh, I thought it was the end. I was like, that went fucking quick. No, only 10 minutes in. It was just the beginning. Young Subaru. You're definitely his kid. And he was alone. Flying under the radar. Wow. Ram. From zero. That was a traumatic episode, man. Father headbutt. Took the skin off. An axe kick. Okay. Pick a more active method. Oh. His father is really kooky. I like him. Uh-huh. You really are his kid. So he really feels like he was stuck in his father's shadow? He had no identity? Okay. Are they going to make it to old age? My eldest son, so he has got siblings? I think they're dead. Oh no, this is the trial. I was right. I'm right, aren't I? I'm so right. Oh no. Oh. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Plus Ultra. Staying alive. That's funny. Yeah, it's like a dream. By itself? Not by itself. I mean, I like mayonnaise. It's a really weird episode diving into his psyche. He kicked me in the head. Yeah, definitely his kid. Why is that repeating so much? Repeating that as well. So embrace your past, embrace who you are, and be your own person. Still got a bad feeling that they're dead. I'm very thirsty. I'm hungry. Food's coming soon, I hope. Or is he just referring to his extended absence because he's in another world? Oh, okay. So he harbored resentment towards his own parents? Maybe they're not dead. Oh, he's gonna break down again. So his parents just love him unconditionally. So he's finding self-worth. As long as you can smile when you're done. Is this the day he left? He was in his clothes the day he left, the first step. So he never really got to say goodbye. Oh, hello. Gulp. Confront your past. It was good. Parent and child. It was good. He had an opportunity to bond with his parents. It was a nice little exploration. I really liked it. But I was I think I was wrong, but I was under the suspicion that they were dead, and I was like, his farewell, his last day, seeing them alive, and that's what he needed to confront. But it was more about his last day with them before he got transported to another world, and he really didn't get to say goodbye to them. He didn't really have a lot of self-worth. He didn't feel like he deserved such lovely parents, and they were kooky but really nice. And he just felt like he was like a waste, not worth their time. Thus, we kept hearing over and over again, you really are his kid. And I think that was his subconscious telling him that, hey, You are more than the sum of your parts. You do have value. Am I looking into it too deep? Maybe. But this is just what I got from it. You guys might get something different, but that's what I'm taking away. The camera's going to end in like 20 seconds, so I'm hoping this wraps up as well. Okay, so I'll just do some nifty editing there because the show went for just under 30 minutes, and that's as long as my camera can record before it shuts down. So yeah, editing will be interesting with that one. Okay, so an amazing episode. Like I said, we were thrown back in time. Well, I thought we were thrown back in time initially because the rules of this world, he dies and he goes back in time and resets the day. So I thought initially he had actually done some time travel and woken up in his life before he got transported away. I thought he would have all his memories, but he didn't. That's why he was acting like it was just another day. So he didn't have any memories of the ReZero land. So it was from his father just repeating the question, do you have a girl that you like? And he just kind of broke through that memory and remembered Amelia and then Rem. And the way they treat him and respect him and love him for who he is really had an impact on him as a person, because that's not what he's used to. He kind of fluffed his way through school, was boisterous and loud, and kind of just faked it, and eventually just stopped going eventually. So his self-worth really, well, he didn't have any. His confidence was gone, and his parents were really lovely and supportive, and like I said, a little bit quirky, but their expectations of him weren't that he needed to be just like them. They just wanted him to realize that he's of two parts, but they want him to become his own person, which he is slowly doing in this new world. And like I said, this is just my psychological analysis of it. This is what I got from it. Shows like this are subjective, and you know, there might be arguments and disagreements and say, no, you're wrong, this is what I got out of it, and that's perfectly okay. But this is my interpretation and mine alone. You might agree with me, you might not, but please give me your interpretation down below as well. I'd love to hear what you thought, because it's just all about Subaru and just getting to see what he was like before all this happened to him, all this extraordinary stuff. And then we had Akina there at the end, and she says, you turned up sooner than I expected. So maybe that means he's kind of discovering this inside of him and learning to grow with it. So when he's confronted with her at the end, he's ready. So I don't know what she's going to do to him. I still don't know if she's a threat or not. I mean, she did call herself an evil witch, but maybe she's just, trying to scare him. I got no clue. But we all know that Satella, the witch of envy, is the bad one. So she killed all the other witches. So maybe the other witches were nice in their own way. I mean, they all gave their sin counterpart to the world to enhance it, to make it better, like greed, to make people want knowledge. So I'm not sure if the witches are bad or not, but envy, of course, would be, the bad one. She was envious of all the other witches. So I don't know where Echidna lands in the stratosphere of good and evil. I'm hoping she's nice, but I don't think she's going to be too much of a threat. But we did meet Gluttony and Greed, the sin archbishops back in the first step, who were pretty horrible. So I don't know. It's all going to come together, I'm sure. It's just very interesting to watch. Anyway, I'm going to call it there. I'll catch you guys next week. Thanks for watching.